2026 GMC Sierra in the 1500 Denali Ultimate. This is the top trim, biggest horse in the barn that you can get, and the MSRP sticker starting price is going to be $84,400. Without any added packages, without any delivery fee, that's where it starts. What are the trim levels that they offer in the Sierra 1500 in 2026? You're going to get the Pro, the Elevation, SLE, SLT, 84, 84X, Denali, and then Denali Ultimate. So that's a total of 8 different trims. As I mentioned, this is the top one. Now, what are the trim levels? Now, what are the engine options that you get in 2026? There are going to be 4 different ones. Let's start with the top one, which you get standard on this one. That's going to be the 6.2 liter V8 10-speed automatic transmission. That's going to bring you 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. So that's Denali Ultimate. Then you go to the 5.3 liter. That's still a V8 10-speed automatic transmission, but that's only bringing you 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. Then you have the option of going Duramax or diesel. That's a 3.0 liter engine, and that's going to bring you 305 horsepower. And listen to this, 495 pound-feet of torque. That's crazy. And then the lower trims, the Pro Elevation and the SLE, will get the option of 2.0 liter Turbo Max. That's going to bring you 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. So those are your engine options. This comes standard. The only other option that you can get in the Denali Ultimate is going to be your diesel. If you go Denali, you have the option to get the 5.3 liter engine. Now, moving forward, what is the MPG? You're going to get 15 city, 19 highway on this one, and the tank size capacity is going to be 24 gallons. If you go lower trims, you're going to get 22 gallons. If you go to other options, you can also get 28 gallons for that tank size capacity, but I believe that's only for the long bed and the long wheelbase. And now that we are talking about the cargo bed, let's go ahead and give you the options. You have 2 different options, 5.8 and 6.6 as far as the bed goes. That's going to change you the length, that's going to change you the cubic feet of space for the bed, that's going to change you the wheelbase. So a lot of changes once you make the decision to go on the long bed. Now the maximum towing capacity is going to be 9,400 if it is properly equipped. The GMC Sierra was first offered in 1988, and this is going to be your 5th generation. Now, what are a few specific features for the Denali Ultimate? You're going to get the Super Cruise, heads-up display, digital rear view camera, upgraded wheels, powered sunroof or moonroof with tilt and slide option, multi-pro assist step, and also your exhaust tips are going to show. Now, before we move forward, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's really going to help me out to grow this channel. This is the Car Compass, and my name is Sando. I'm going to bring you this individual review for the Sierra 1500 Denali Ultimate. Don't forget this video is filmed in 4K. Make sure you adjust your YouTube settings to watch this at the highest quality. Also, a big thank you and a shout out to Reliable Buick Cadillac in Roseville, California for providing me with this truck for this review. Also, the reason I'm carrying this measuring tape with me is because once we get in the cargo, I'm going to give you measurements for the height of your bed and also the width, so you can know exactly what you can load into this truck. Now, let's go ahead and start with this beautiful front end. And because this is going to be the Denali Ultimate, you're going to see dark chrome. They call it Vader chrome, and you're going to see it around the car pretty much all over. Just a little bit of chrome here and there. The GMC emblem is going to be blacked out. You do have the 360 camera, you have the parking sensors, you have the fog lights, recovery hooks, and down there you do have some chrome. Those are full LED headlights with your daytime running lights and emergency lights, and then you have active air vents with some high gloss. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the side and give you some dimensions. This is going to be the 5.8 bed, so let's start with the length. That's going to bring you 231.9 inches. If you have the long bed, that's going to be 241.5. The width is 81.2 inches, and that does not include your mirrors. Your height is 75.5 inches. Your wheelbase is 147 inches. If you have the long bed, is 157 inches. Then your ground clearance 8.1 inches, and then your bed length for the short one, or not the short one, but the standard one, is 69.9. If you get the long one, is 79.4. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the badge for the 6.2 liter Ultimate. That's going to be blacked out. And then your wheel well trim is going to be matte black plastic. These are going to be the upgraded rims and tires because this is a Denali Ultimate. And what you get here is going to be a Bridgestone, a lens out with the exact size, 275 by 50 by 22. Because this is the Denali Ultimate, you get the air ride suspension. There you go, and then that's the Denali in chrome, and now your side mirror is going to be fully loaded. You do not have blinker lighter integrated. That's going to be your spotlight. The 360 is under, and then you have matte black plastic with chrome. There is, as far as the look goes, there is no difference between the Denali and Denali Ultimate when it comes to that side mirror, but it does come heated, auto dimming, automatic foldable, blind spot assist. So that's a fully loaded side mirror. Now let me go ahead and show you the specific feature that you get for the Denali Ultimate when it comes to the Multi-Pro Power Step Assist. Let's go ahead and open this. That's gonna deploy that step, and then you do have a button right here that's you're gonna push with your foot, and that's gonna bring that step all the way back so you can access the bed. That's a really nice feature to have. Now let's close this, and that's not gonna tuck under unless you're gonna go and push this button again. There you go. Your door handles are going to be with more chrome. Around your window is going to be even more chrome with the B-pillar in high gloss. You do have the heads-up display and the power sunroof or moonroof as standard in this Denali Ultimate for the Sierra 1500 in 2026. Let me give you a side profile, and your gas lid is going to be located on the driver's side, and you do not have a gas cap. Now let's go ahead and discuss the rear. And now continuing here in the rear with the Denali Ultimate, you do have the GMC blacked out, but the Denali and the Sierra is still in chrome. You do have the backup camera right here with your spotlight, the two buttons to control this multi-tailgate, and that's same as the multi-assist step, pretty much the same name. And then you do have the digital rear view camera and the bed light right there. And here is going to be your towing connections. This is going to be the place where you drop the spare tire, which is under the car. Specific features for the Denali Ultimate is going to be your exhaust tips that's going to show right here, that digital rear view camera, and the Carbon Pro composite bed inside, which is pretty much the spray-on bed liner. Now this is going to be your full LED tail light with your backup lights, emergency lights, signal lights, and your brake light. Everything is full LED. This is your step to get into your bed, your parking sensors right there. This is your hitch, and then let's go ahead and open this bed and give you some cubic feet of space. If you have the standard, you get 62.9 cubic feet of space. If you have the long bed, it's going to give you 71.7 cubic feet of space. And now let me go ahead and give you some measurements with the measuring tape. And let's go ahead and open this Multi-Pro tailgate. That's also going to bring you the kicker sound system because this is the Denali Ultimate. You're going to see that right there. And now the first step height is going to give you 20 inches. If you go all the way up to your tailgate, that's going to give you 35 inches. And then from left to right, you're going to get right here about 61 inches. There you go. And this is the 5'8" bed. And let me give you measurements. There you go, 70 inches. Okay, now let's close this. And let me give you a quick tour and show you the 120 volt outlet on the passenger side. It's going to be located right here. Each corner will have 3 different hooks, and then there you go with your slide window for the rear glass, and that's your spotlight with your digital rear view camera and also your bed light. There you go with the brake light as well, and that's pretty much it. Let me show you the kicker sound system right here. Now let's go ahead and close this. In my opinion, this is a little bit heavy, to be honest. Okay, and now we're done with the exterior. Let's go ahead and talk interior for this Denali Ultimate. Now I'm sitting inside of this Sierra 1500 Denali Ultimate, and let me go ahead and mention a few features that you get in the Denali Ultimate. That's going to be the massage for the seating, the heated steering wheel, the amazing Alpine Umber leather that you're going to get in the Denali Ultimate. Also, you do get the Bose sound system with the surround sound. That's going to be different compared to the regular Bose sound system. And then you have the digital rear view mirror, the sunroof, the heads-up display, the cruise control, and so many other features that we're going to go through all of them, but those are just a few ones that are the most important ones in my opinion. Now let me give you legroom. 44.5 for the front and then 43.4 for the rear. 6 feet tall, enough legroom, enough headroom, absolutely no issue. You can also adjust this steering column, which is electrically adjustable with the button on the left side. And also you have for the seats 16-way power adjustable seats, which is also another special feature for this Denali Ultimate. This is going to be your Alpine umber leather, and then your Ultimate stamped right here on the back of the front seat for the driver and the passenger. Then you're gonna have the front dashboard in front of the passenger, which is going to be leather wrapped with stitching and this very nice trim. This is going to be a textured inlay, which is a matte color. Then your wood here, and this is a glove compartment. This is a top side, and then your glove compartment is also lockable down here with the more leather trim and stitching. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this infotainment screen, which is a 13.4 inches, and then your cluster is going to be a 12.3 inches. Let's go ahead and put this on the map so you can see exactly how it looks. There you go. You can make it a full screen, and then you can also access some more cards right here. Put this back, you can slide to get some notification. There you go. And then this is going to be your interface. You have a second screen right here. Let me go ahead and show you the cameras. This is a 360 camera in the Denali Ultimate, very high quality, no question about that. Different angles, just like that. There you go. This is your volume knob with the physical home button right there. Let me go ahead and show you the climate control right there. Now it's off, so let's turn it off. This is how you control your seats and all that. And you also have buttons right here, physical buttons for all of them. Now let me go ahead and show you some vehicle settings right here. And then we are done with this infotainment screen, which is a beautiful interface. Now this is your engine start stop button, AC controls, defrosters, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, and then you have multiple buttons right here: lane departure assist, parking sensors, auto start stop button, your tailgate, emergency lights, traction control, and then your descent hill control. More storage room right here, USB-A, USB-C, a little bit of cubby room. This is going to be your cup holder. That's going to be with chrome inserts around it. This is your key fob for 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Ultimate. Then your trailer brake, and this is your shift lever to put it to drive, neutral, reverse, and parking. There you go. And now your phone holder or your wireless charging pad is going to be located right here. Your armrest, this is the way you open it. Huge storage here, absolutely no question, with your light, 120 volt outlet, and then another USB-A and the USB-C located right there. Now let me go ahead and show you the digital rear view camera right there. There you go. And then the sunroof and moonroof. The sun visor is manually controlled, and then tilt slide option is electrically controlled, just like that. There you go. Let's close this and now discuss about the steering wheel, which will bring you the cruise control. And how you will know that is because of this right here. This is going to be your sensor. Then you have the Denali, a little bit of chrome. Everything else is matte black plastic with leather wrapping. This is the same inlay that you're going to find on the dashboard. Paddle shifters, just one lever to control that windshield wiper. On the left you have all the safety features with cruise control, lane keeping assist, and all that good stuff. On the right side you have your telephone settings and then the way to control that cluster. And you do have multiple options as far as the layout goes. Now let me go ahead and give you some options right there. Go to settings, display layout, classic, progressive. There you go. And then let me go ahead and give you the digital one as well, so you can see exactly how it looks. And now let's move forward. This is your heads-up display, standard in the Denali Ultimate. You do have the handle here located on the A-pillar on the left side of the steering wheel. It's going to have a lot of buttons. Your electronic brake right here. Then your four-wheel drive system with the drive modes, 3 drive modes total. You're going to have the sport, the normal, and the off-road right there. There you go. Moving forward, you have the spotlights for the side mirror, the lights for the bed, illumination for your cluster, and then your lighting control for the front and the rear. Then you have here the button that I was telling you about to control that steering column. And now the door panel looks amazing, really high quality. I love the colors. This Alpine Umber leather looks amazing. Your Ultimate stamped right there. Then your controls for your memory seats, unlock and lock button, and there is a button right here, and I have no idea what this is. If you know, please leave it in the comment section below. More controls here for your windows, and then your side mirrors, your Bose sound system with 12 speakers, and this is hard plastic, is not going to be any fabric or anything wrapped in there. And now we are done with the front. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second row seating. And now second row seating of this Sierra 1500 in the Denali Ultimate. Let me remind you the space test, 43.4 inches for the legroom. I'm 6 feet tall, absolutely no issue when it comes to space. Everybody knows if this is a crew cab or pretty much a full truck, you're not going to have any issue for the second row seating or the bench here in the back, regardless if you're 6 feet, 6'2", 6'4", you're going to have enough room. Now here in the back, we're going to find the heated seats, 2 USB ports, which is an A and a C, then your air vents, and nothing else on the back of this center console. This center console is going to be stationary, does not move back and forth like the other GMC trucks offer, or SUVs like Tahoe, Yukon. The backrest of this front seat is going to be leather wrapped. This is hard plastic, and then you do have pockets on each side for the driver and the passenger. The bench was not simplified. You still have the Alpine Umber leather with the stitching, and then your armrest right here, very wide. 3 cup holders, that's very interesting. And then the way you're going to lift the bottom of this bench is just go up, and then you do get access to a lot of storage down here. The way you put it back, you just push a little bit harder. What's nice about the Sierra, they do offer here a little bit of extra storage for both the left side and the right side. There you go, you can fit some stuff in there, you get more storage. And now MSRP sticker. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this starts at $84,400 with all the delivery fee and all the price you're paying for that exterior color. You're gonna get closer to $90,000. You let me know if this Sierra Denali Ultimate in the 1500 trim is worth paying that much. Let me know how I did in this review, in this individual walk around. Please leave your comment in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's really going to help me out to grow this channel. And thank you for watching.